Hi folks, I'm on Tellico Lake and I'm going to give you some kayak lessons. Kayaking 101, okay? So yeah, kayaking, okay. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you have a life vest, okay? A life vest, yeah. If you're terrified of falling in, you have two options, okay? You can either sit inside or sit on top. So I have a sit inside, and today I am doing the maiden voyage of my sit on top, and I will tell you that it is a very comfortable feeling, very comforting, let's say, to know that I can never get trapped under this boat. So yeah, you have to decide, okay, do you want to sit inside or sit on top? So the sit on tops, they actually have a couple holes in them, so the water will come in and out, possibly. Yeah, so if you are on a lake with boat traffic, I mean motorboats, you will invariably get some waves that will come your way. So when you encounter waves, the important thing to remember is you need to steer into the wave, okay? So I've been out here for a couple hours on this lake, Tellico Lake, like I said, in Vonore, Tennessee. And yeah, there've been some crazy waves that I've had to deal with, but as long as you steer straight into the wave and you just kind of keep easy paddling through the wave, nothing will happen. So that was good. Okay, also make sure that you have some water with you, okay? Don't go out there and get dehydrated and pass out in the heat. So today is actually a pretty warm day, and so this guy I just came by on his kayak. He had a beautiful yellow little kayak. Yeah, he had no shirt on, and he was already turning all pink and red. So if he's out here for a couple more hours, he's going to be burning to a crisp, okay? So another thing that terrified me at first when I started kayaking was to lose the paddle. So I have a nice, I don't know if I can get a view of my paddle. Here it is, right there. It's a Werner paddle. Okay, it's a really good paddle. So the paddle is actually important, okay? It's just as important as your boat. So these Werner ones are awesome. Yeah, so I was always afraid that, in fact, this stopped me from kayaking. I was afraid I was going to fall in the water, or the paddle would fall in the water and I would lose my paddle. Because somebody told me, my best friend Nadia, who used to be a teacher at my school, she said, oh, if you ever lose your paddle, you will never get it back. It's just going to float away. There's no way you can reach it. And so, yeah, they actually have a thing called kayak leashes. Okay, this is a leash. It's a kayak leash. So I actually have it tied to my life vest here right now, which is not the ideal place to tie it to, but this new boat here has no, it has nothing to hook this onto right now, so that's what I went with today. So yeah, that's my 2 cents for if you're gonna start kayaking. So it's super fun to kayak. Don't be afraid of it. You just have to be aware of a few things. Like there's some boats coming up behind me right there. I see that. Do y'all see the boat back there? He's gonna make some wave, but I'm in this little cove here, so I feel fairly certain that the waves won't be big. All right, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome, wonderful day like I am. And I'm gonna stay out here for just a bit longer, and then I'm going to come in. So this was my maiden voyage on the new kayak. I still have to name it. Okay. All right, folks. Have an awesome day.